Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Daniel, again, back for Module 3 discussion. So this week we are choosing two two theories we like, I believe, from chapters 3 and 4, and two theories that we don't really like as much. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the theories I thought was at least interesting. This week I was kind of just trying to wrap my head around the whole idea of the theories, and some of them were kind of difficult to understand, but as soon as I read them more and more, I started to get a better idea of what the theory was all about and whatnot. So here's one of the theories I liked. Frederick Taylor's scientific management theory. I like this one because it's understanding this theory in a whole different way and the modern organization, I guess, way. So Frederick Taylor published a book in 1913 called "The Principles of Scientific Management." He was a trained engineer and played a role in the idea of this scientific management theory. Obviously, um, he also wrote that the best management is true science resting upon clearly defined laws, rules, and principles as a foundation. But I also like that he mentioned uh, doing experiments on the on his workplace. I think, if this is the right one. Oh no, this is the wrong one. But he does Taylor's idea of this scientific management during this time was when most of the training of the workers was based on an apprenticeship, you could say, and that an apprenticeship, which is a person who would be taught in school by more experienced people, would illustrate the task. So as more and more it goes on, it talks about this. So I like that one. It was kind of difficult to understand, but overall, Taylor felt the employees were kind of, in his experiment, were lazy and needed some more supervision. Another theory that I liked was the bureaucratic theory. So this theory was made from Max Weber and Henry Fayol. These two theorists were known for their classical perspective. They focused on the structure of the organization. Max Weber defined bureaucracy as ideals to which organizations should aim and aspire. So, as a lot of organizations are today, they make goals and they try and reach them, which I agree with and I like, because that's how I am as a person, and that's how I think things should be ran. You set goals, you do them, or you set them and you try and do them. If you can't, then you did your full go, but you try and reach for the top at all times. Two theories I didn't really like. Let me just go over to my chapter 4 here. Was the post-positive approach. The post-positive, for one, it was kind of confusing to me, but it's more of a positive point of view, which I mean I like, but sometimes you can be too positive. And I think that you always want to be positive in terms of wanting to be behind your workers, but sometimes you don't want to I feel like it could get to the point where it sugarcoats things, and then therefore going into a soft environment where employees can't take criticism. Another approach that I liked a little bit, but just didn't really like as much, was the critical approach. It's about, hold on here. It just talks about how assumptions can illustrate critical situations, and therefore doing critical things to have critical questions. It's just a lot of critical situational things. So I kind of liked it. It wasn't really my favorite, but it just it didn't really make sense to me. But those are my two this week. So if you guys have questions or have comments, leave it down below. And thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in class. Thank you.